Hello, friends. We are back with another auction watch. I have once again assembled the dream team here. Starting around the horn, we got Mr. Mike Petty, community favorite. And then we have got the guy that is the rookie on fire, none other than Tony, Southern Collector 14. And then Hall of Famer Rick, vintage oddball cards here.
West Coast.
All right. So here we go. We are here for the March 2025 auction for REA. So, not the biggest ticket items, but I think there's some interesting under the radar rare tidbits that I thought were just worth exploring. So,
yeah, we got good.
Let's bring it up here. We've got a few folks in the chat. Andrew Deutsch first, as usual. Clemente Collector here. Matt, the card story. We've got Field of Dream cards. Welcome. Peter B. David Chase.
Hey, David.
We've got Dave Jake at Wax Pack Wisdom. And looks like that is it for the new folks. Oh, Mike Good, welcome. All right, so kick things off. We got the big ticket items here on the front page. Couple Mickey Mantles there.
I'll take all four.
No doubt.
Boy, that's some fire.
Yeah. Newly discovered Mickey Mantle, PSA 4, apparently.
So. That's Betty's favorite is the newly discovered ones.
I know that adds at least 10% on the card.
Or a set break.
I mean, doesn't that make it extra special?
Yeah.
That's the way
So one's a 3, right? The SEC's a 3. What's the other one?
3 and the PSA is a 4.
Okay. Which one looks, it's hard to tell with the screen.
The
here.
3 is better. It's centered.
Well, here is the 4.
So I'm going to tell you guys something about this. So look at the top here, how it doesn't fit completely in the holder. I was talking about that tonight when we were talking about Mantle and Orlando's Mantle specifically, that it has like a authentic holder. He's had it looked at by SGC and he's had it looked at by PSA a couple different times trying to get a number grade on it. It's every bit as nice as this one. It hit Orlando's. I was saying, I think it's $1 million card. You saw it in person, Tony, right?
Yeah, it's sharp, man.
It's not. And you see the way, do you notice the way that thing fits?
I didn't really look at it like that. I was more looking at the color. We were in a parking garage that day. I didn't take it inside.
It's like there's a little extra room in there, doesn't there?
Well, which is okay. But like I'm saying, Orlando's goes all the way to the top.
Yeah.
And they call his minimum size.
Yeah.
It's like, why would you deny a regular guy a grade on a card that where it came from, other cards graded out of that same find, and yet the Mantle, because it's $1 million card, they don't want to put a number on it.
Yeah. And he knows the provenance and everything, where it came from. Mm-hmm. It was in the same collector's hand. It was some old guy. He would have never trimmed it.
So anyway, this is a beautiful card. It's going for a lot of money because it's going to go in somebody's registry, and it has gorgeous eye appeal.
Honestly, it's above comps right now.
Is it?
Yeah, I comped this one out. Well, it's right at 87,000, but with the buyer's premium, that's way up there. It's close to 100 right now.
Yeah, we're at 20% here for this auction tonight, REA. So they're ones that are still holding the firm at 20. I'm wondering how it's going to go tonight after Fanatic's big auction. We were talking about Theo, and you were talking to Jeremy Lee last night about it, and how that got out of hand. I mean, that price at $125,000, right?
Yeah. Now the 3, the one, the SGC, I've got it comped at around 55, so it's not that far off. It's still a little over.
Where were you at 58, sort of. With premium 59.
Yeah, almost. 59. It's pretty close to. Well, it's a little over. Yeah.
And what do you got on the Wagner?
So the Wagner, let me see here. I got it at comped out at about 64,000.
And what I'm going to knock like $5,000 off with a scratch on the case. It's got a dot over here. It's got a crack on the right-hand side of the case, in case anybody's thinking about bidding on it. It looks like they might have already done. I don't know. But that'd be a good candidate, so maybe somebody will stay off it.
What's the back on that one? It's pretty clean, right? It ain't got
It's
any
not bad.
paper.
It's centered. It's nice and centered. It's not losing any paper. It's probably close to properly graded for an older one. Maybe two-ish, 2.5.
Yeah.
Because of the centering. No real paper loss other than just a spot in front. But I like the registration's pretty decent with his lips. You know that Joe Jackson card that you love?
Yeah.
That it always has his lips off to the right?
Yeah, or up
The
on his
E90.
nose.
And the nose is a mess. I mean, I don't know.
But that one, man, is as centered as you're going to get.
Right.
And it has really good even wear on the corners.
They call it honest wear.
Is that what it is?
That's an extra $10,000. Honest wear.
What's the pop on that one?
I didn't look up the pop. I can real quick.
I think there was about 60.
So let me find that.
I don't think it's particularly real low. Let's see if I got it.
So yeah, the way Mike's talking about it, so with California tax, you're around $65K now.
So PSA's got 81 graded.
Yeah, I show 80.
And SGC, I don't have the SGC pop.
Is it because of the I can't, it's hard to tell if any creasing, but obviously the corners around it. Is that why it's a 3 probably then?
I think so. And then it's also got the it's an older
It's an old
slab,
flip.
right?
SGC's got 29.
Yeah.
So what is that, like 110?
110.
So yeah, it's a low pop card.
Yeah.
I mean, it might still be a 3 with SGC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Especially being.
No, I'm just wondering why. I can't tell if there's any creasing whatsoever or anything. Or
We saw a beautiful 3 that one of the dealers had the other few days ago. Remember that, Tony?
yeah.
Yeah, Mookie, you notice I do have the cheaters. I'm old collector sometimes. Now that mantle, that's interesting. The 62 because it's got. What do you call that silver sticker, Mike?
Mike Baker. That's not the trim sticker though, but it's just the sticker of doom.
So that
silver.
one,
why would you want the silver? I want the gold one.
I know. So I'm got that one at that actual card. This is what's neat about this one, or you can say that it sold on January the 11th of this year. So somebody sold that bad boy just a couple of months ago, and it sold on memory lane for $15,000.
Right.
So where's it at right now? If you
10.5. I don't think it's going to hit 15.
So somebody bought it
know.
for 15, and they might end up taking a loss on it.
Did it have the sticker on it? The last sale?
You know what? I don't know that.
Yeah.
That's a good point. I don't know if you guys been noticing this or if anybody in the chat notices this or any of the panel, but I've been seeing a lot of cards being flipped back and forth, just getting rotated like tires from eBay to the auction houses, from the auction house back to eBay. And it seems that if you bid on them, to try to keep it under the comp, it's always going over no matter where it is. If it's on eBay, it goes way over. If it's on the auction houses, it goes way over. So we're dealing with that right now as far as short inventory. And we're also dealing with the dealers that are doubling up, that they are buying things and doubling it. So
it's like Dan's giving me a bunch of lot numbers here.
Oh, great.
He wanted me to talk him off the ledge of overbidding. Dan, don't do it. It's not worth it.
Do it.
I've seen cards I flipped on Probstein back on auction.
Oh, yeah, I put that one on my watch list. I thought it was an interesting card.
Yeah,
I just bought that one actually on eBay. I'm not that card, but one just like it. Is that a blank back?
So you bought that 5 that we showed around the group?
This is a blank back.
Yeah, I ended up buying it. Yeah.
And that's crazy because they sold it I told you I was the underbidder on that one for 850, and then the guy put it up for 1,700 on eBay, and then you bought it. From
Well,
me.
I don't think I bought it. I don't think I spent that on it. Let me
No,
check.
it was the best. It was the best offer. I'm sure.
Let me see. Well, anyways, it's the same card.
Yeah, it was the same card. Anyway, it's a beautiful card, and so is this one.
Yeah, I mean a 5.5. That's crazy high grade on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, mine was a
It was a
5.
5.
Yeah, it was expensive. My bad. I should have known that.
Well, I sent you the link.
Yeah, that's right.
I was the underbidder at 850, and the guy, he had it listed for 1,700 the next day. He never even took delivery for it yet.
And I made him rich.
You didn't make him rich. You just paid. I mean, it was a convenient thing. It was a badass card. I mean, I should have never stopped bidding on it.
Well, it's basically what this one's going for right now.
Yeah. So
What else you got, Dan?
I like
the
this.
George Slisler Oxford.
Beautiful, beautiful. That's gorgeous. And there's another Oxford in there too.
Yeah, there are a couple.
A couple nice ones.
Is this the mark designation? Is that what's going on in the back?
It's got writing on it.
Looks like it.
Yeah.
That doesn't keep me from buying a card. I can tell you that right now.
No, if it knocks the grade down. What's that grade?
Yeah.
Is that a 2?
2 MK.
Yeah, 2 MK. All right.
MK,
I like the MK on that.
It's got those honest corners again, huh?
Yeah, the honest corners.
So you guys are a fan of these Oxford, generally speaking?
I like them. Do you?
Not really.
Okay. What
People
don't you
are.
like about
I mean, I have a Cobb, but
yeah,
I don't know. They just. I mean, they're just nothing. I mean, you don't see them every day, obviously, but
they kind of go for a premium.
Photos. They do. And what I don't like about them, you can look at that in that holder. Even the new holders, they're swimming in there. They cannot make a holder correct for it. The only one that makes a nice holder for that is the old SGC green holders. Those were cut special.
You only have
Card
the
looks
comp.
great. Yeah, you only have a comp. You can't find a comp on the George.
One thing though on these holders, just to, I know on the T206 holders, the old holders, they change the holders in the past to where the little frame inside that is different size, believe it or not, over the years. Right. So they use the new manufacturer. They need a new slab or whatever. So the size of inside is not always the same.
I know.
So just as a warning, I'm not saying like the Topps cards or whatever.
No.
I'm just saying the T206
but
cards.
If you look at their new slab, like if you're to get this re-slabbed, it's going to come out looking like shit, just like this one.
Yeah, that's a Pop 32 card across all the grading companies. There was a PSA 3 that sold for $866 in April of last year. It's about a year ago. So that would be the high end of what this one should go for. So right now I think it's priced right.
I don't think you see the Sisler very often. I don't see the Sisler very often coming up.
Also, it's pretty it's because a lot of times these cards are cut bad. They show like a top or bottom on them too. This one's got perfect centering.
Well, Rick, Matt's offering to help you out since you don't really like this set. So.
Well, I'm just I like my Cobb, but generally speaking, they're just not the most attractive cards. Put it that way for me.
Yeah, I mean, I got a bankrupt because I wanted that type as part of my collection, but I didn't want to pay the premium for a star, top tier guy.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah.
You're welcome, Dan. Good luck on it, buddy. Are you winning it right now, Dan?
Good luck.
Yeah, are you the top bid there, Dan?
Because if you are, you got a good deal on it. Greg, your wife likes pirates.
And
there's a pirate
one more.
Yeah, so Dan's on this one right here, then you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. If you can get it for anywhere near that.
1037. Oh, I had these the buttercreams I flagged because this one is a Pepper Martin.
I mentioned before, I
Wow.
love the back of those, where you
Yeah.
have to guess what their batting average is at the end of the year. You write down on the back. It's kind of cool.
That is funny.
We got some beautiful fan crazes tonight.
So what's the grade on that one?
This one is a 2,
Two.
Let me
which
see.
it looks like it's got a crease right through his eyes there.
So
They got
a
they have a
two-
Chuck Klein on that. Chuck
the
Klein.
closest to that one is there was a 2 that sold in April of 2023, so 2 years ago for $210. So, and that was a PSA 2.
So that's nice. I wrote a little note tonight to REA. I had a pretty nice credit limit, but when I tried to go over the top of my own bid, it said you don't have enough to double it. So it looks like they added another 50,000 for me. That's not good on their part.
Oh, looks like Dan's got one more to look at. 1152.
So that one, that Pepper Martin in a PSA is a pop 7.
Yeah, they never come up for. I mean, like I said, if you can find one, I would get one.
SGC's 2, so that's a 9, pop 9.
A Dixie lid. Bob Feller is the last one he's listing here.
1938 Dixie lid. Let me see what I can get on that one.
I think I'm gonna wait on that.
What is going on with that one?
What's the
All right.
back look like on that one? Does it show the back on it? The hoodsy.
A raw one sold a year ago for $56 on eBay.
Well, it got the Blue Jacket 66 seal of approval. He has it.
So there's 58 of those, believe it or not, in PSA reports. So I'd have thought it had been a lot more rare than that.
I know Dave loves the Oxford confectionery cards. Hope he closed his ear when I or plugged his ear up when I mentioned that.
Well, looks like we got a request from David Chase for lot 1157. But what's the verdict on the Dixie here? Is it a decent price
That's
still?
a good
for
price
that,
right
or-
there. Heck yeah, that is.
All right.
I just got outbid on my 2 lots, so I guess I got to keep bidding.
I have some numbers here. Once John, I have let's see, about 6 different cards.
We
look
got
at.
a
Whatever.
Teddy Ball Game rookie.
I like that one. Has paper loss on the back,
That is a great looking one.
but it's going pretty high already for with paper loss on the back. But a fantastic front.
Oh yeah. Because you're looking like what, a 3 or 4
Nice
front,
black background there.
3 to 4 grade front.
Yeah, at least. I
Where's
think it's
it
really
at?
nice, but if you can live with the back, but it is pretty high already.
Yeah, it is high.
So that was actually initially, I had a placer bid on that, but I don't know, that's a little high.
Yeah, that one's high. I would put that one at about $3,000.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking initially, but it's over. I think people are bidding on the front, which is fine. You know, it's a beautiful front.
Yeah,
Nice
to
bold
see.
black background. Beautiful
Yes.
card.
Sometimes that one can be a little washed out.
Yeah.
You were talking about that.
All right. So I don't see any other requests for numbers in the chat.
All right.
You got want to feed me some, Rick?
Yeah, let's make Mookie happy and go to number 15.
Okay.
You ready for this one, Mookie?
Oh wait. Let's just go back to the beginning of the auction and be faster.
Mm-hmm.
It's got the gold sticker on it, but more importantly, it has 2 tack holes on it in the
No
both top
kidding.
corners. Yeah.
Oh,
But man, it's beautiful. It's an old mill back.
Boy, it is. And it's not stopping people from bidding.
Look at
Sorry.
Mookie's at home like hyperventilating right now.
Boy.
Mookie, get a paper bag, breathe in it.
I put the pinholes right through the plastic if I got this. Jam them in. Heat them
Yeah,
up
look
a
at-
little with a blow dryer.
So
Hey, I'm
gonna
old,
let
man.
him-
I used to put
Look
cards.
at
on
those
pinholes.
pinholes.
I used to pin those things right on the what do you call those? That board, the
cork board.
Yes, I actually did that.
I was telling Mookie today that I used to cut the cards out and glue them to the inside of my wall in my closet like wallpaper.
Yeah.
Thousands of dollars worth of Willie Mays cut up, and because he did a great thing today, how on the Nolan Ryan, how it had when he got traded in '71, and
Yeah.
somebody crossed out.
Yeah, it was awesome.
I said, well, we used to cut the tops off and then put tape. Get an Angels one and tape it together.
I did on the bike, man. Those bike spokes, man.
Yeah.
I would load it up. You can only go about 10 feet before they start falling off. But
Yeah.
is that the
close
truth,
fit.
man? They just be leaving a trail as you're going.
Yeah, cards. Yeah.
Yeah, I had that one at $5,000. So it's right there right now. I think it's at 5,100.
There were some nice green ones too. We wanted to look at that one because these are some that wasn't there. Maybe it's on 11.
Yeah, number
Go to-
11. It has a gold sticker on it too.
Does it really?
Yeah,
God, these
deep
stickers are
dark
just
green.
and see, it's newly. So this one here is going to get up
Yeah,
there.
It's got a new
'Cause it's
slab.
newly discovered. It's fresh to the hobby, and it has this gold sticker.
Yeah,
That's going to be at least, well, it's already close to 10 grand, right? That's getting up there now. These during the pandemic and whatnot were routinely going for 10 and 12,000.
yeah.
Now they
I had this one at 9. I figured with
Yeah.
the new slab, even though it's a 2, it'd probably grade out as a 3 as far as pricing.
Price wise because of the eye appeal. The
Yeah, so I
green
have it
is
at-
really nice. The
I have it at
the
9.
centering's beautiful. It does have like a wrinkle. I think I don't know if they talk about it, but if you zero in on it,
That one
not to the
does?
naked eye. Yeah, believe it
I
or
didn't
not.
see that when I looked at it
I saw
earlier.
I saw it earlier. Believe it or not, down a little bit more to the right. By his, I think. Yeah, there it is, right there.
Ah, yeah.
It kind of comes across a little
Yeah.
bit across the D. I mean, but that you're never going to even see it.
Yeah, but that's a piece of crap card if it's got a wrinkle in it.
Oh, who wants it? I mean, another one up
just-
on top there. I mean, with
Yeah,
great
there's one on top
registration.
too, huh? There's another
Yeah, I
one.
see that.
Yeah,
That's why I got a
but
2.
they don't get involved. And I think another one down on the very corner, on the right hand corner, too, in the bottom.
It's a beautiful card.
Oh no, there's no doubt.
REA does a good job of it, kind of going over where the issues are of the cards.
They
Some-
do.
Some companies don't mention it at all, you know.
Nope.
So
Hey,
Hey,
go
it's really
to
good. You can contact them, and talk to the person. Why is it? There's got to be something. What's the issue with this card?
They said something about the reverse too. There was a little bit of a wrinkle or something. But I'll tell you what, for a 2, you're going to have something. To me,
Sure.
that is one of the most gorgeous cards I've seen.
The
Yeah,
background. I
that's-
love the background on those cards, man.
Yeah.
Those just pop. Some of
Especially
them
when
are
you get 'em
faded
that
out,
green.
but some really
Yeah.
pop, and I love that.
Go to lot 8 because that one has an interesting story too.
Okay.
So that one right there, on February the 17th, sold on eBay for $4,000. The same card.
You see
Okay.
what I'm telling you? You see, I'm
So
glad
go
you
to the
did
total
that.
bid cost and see where they're at with the.
Yeah.
Yeah, so somebody's losing $500 right now. More than that when they gotta pay the REA. So
Well, the
Yeah.
seller only gets the 2,900, right?
exactly, yeah. But it's sold on eBay for $4,000. People, I don't understand. Like, if you're gonna buy a card and you're buying it to flip it, you can't flip it that fast when you didn't get that good a deal on it. That's just that's bad business.
And then I don't know. What are you? You got to be paying some fees, don't you? Like,
Yeah.
they're obviously not paying tax. You know, so they're not buying it on eBay with 10% tax or 5%. They have reseller numbers.
Yeah.
And they're just, I guess maybe if they figure if they win 7 out of 10, they hit a home run, they can, you know, stay ahead of the curve. And because what I've been noticing for the cards that I want and I'm bidding at that come back up, it's happening a lot more often, and they are going for more. So I don't know if these guys are also shilling their own cards either.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Yeah, I've already got a green cob. I ain't buying that one.
Yeah,
I got
either one.
I got
have interest in it because I have a PSA 2 that's newly discovered like that one.
that one's mine.
There's yours.
It's a 1.5 because it has the glue on the back, so it's a perfect combination.
Oh yeah.
So I got that one cheap for those cards. I was fired up to get it on eBay. Clemente collector Theo's asked me what I'm bidding on. Look at that one.
I guess I don't know about the camera though. Oh, there we go. It's newly discovered. I don't know this new lighting.
That's nice, Mike.
It's pretty nice though. It's almost centered. It wants to be.
That's nice.
I got this at one of the last REA auctions. I like it. And it's a sweet cap.
Theo, I am bidding on one of them's lot 1163. That's a Pop 2 signed card. And it's beautiful signature across it. I was winning until a minute ago. So now I got to determine if I want to keep going on it.
I mean, how do you even make a comp for, Pop 2?
You don't.
It's like, how much do you want it?
Yeah, pretty much. So we'll see. Right now with my sales tax, I'm looking at $870, including shipping and everything. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. That ain't the most important one to me.
Anybody else want to see anything, or should we start just calling out some lots for you to skip around?
Yeah, you can start calling some lots here.
Okay, here's some ones that I've been watching. Some of them I'm bidding on. Let's talk about Lot 5. Lot 5 and Lot 6, because
I like
cards everybody has. I think Tony just picked one up. I picked one at Lot 5 up here, so we have a vested interest in this. Our friend TJ, he also picked one up. He's close to this grade, and I'm happy with what I see here. This is a nice, very nice too.
I just bought it too, so
way under that.
Way under that.
Yeah.
Makes me feel good to see that one keep going.
No, there's no doubt. So there's a perfect opportunity. I mean, yours is a PSA 2.
Yep, it's the same.
So
I'll tell you what I paid. What I paid for mine? I think it was 15,000.
That was a buy it now on PSA, right?
Yeah, it was actually in the PSA vault on eBay, so it didn't even have to go through authentication.
And I paid all the money for mine, that's for sure. Let's see if I can find it. Here's mine.
Whereas this one's going for almost 17.
Yeah, I got a good deal on it. Mine's more centered than that. That the Wagner in the 15's a pop count of 202, and then a 14's 100. So, let me find mine. I'll show mine off.
Mine's fresh to the hobby with stains.
Gorgeous red on that one.
Yeah. Oh, look at taking it out. Anyway, it's pretty nice.
There's mine. I don't know, mine.
That's fresh. That looks fresh to the hobby too.
Yeah, it's got a good color on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love it when I see cards going for more than what I spend on them.
Oh, no kidding. There's no doubt.
Nice.
I paid all the money. I set the market with that pick that I had in October, I think. And I don't see this one getting another bid. Do you?
Who knows, man?
You never know these days.
Cracker Jacks are hotter than a firecracker.
Yeah, maybe. There've been a lot of them out there. I mean, there's been a bunch sold in twos.
All
And
right, here's the
I
other
like
one.
this
there.
one because I picked one of these up in Ontario.
Yeah, I've
And
got that
now
one
this,
pumped out at 10,000.
about 10. The thing with this one here is it's got cracked holder again. Look at the stress
Yep.
cracks on the right and on the left. So that, unfortunately for me, that's going to keep the price down on that one and on the top. So that's been through a lot of stress. I don't know what the hell's going on with that. But I wouldn't be bidding on it with that.
Well, the big thing with me, and I know I might be a Leaf Jackie snob, but when they're printed like that and the cardboard's coming through the paint, I just don't
Yeah.
like that, man.
Right. Right. I agree.
I want a nice, clean yellow, and and they don't discount the grade for it because it's a print defect.
Right.
But in my mind, that discounts it on what I'm going to pay for it.
And even though the registration looks decent on this one, you still
Yeah.
got a fair amount of red around the eyes, which,
yeah,
was a telltale sign.
Matt.
Dan says, how do you let that crack if you're the owner of a Leaf Jackie? Well, I agree, because it's just thrown around like it's nothing. This is a good deal. I almost thought about throwing in I know I have a placer on this. If I wasn't spending so much money, maybe I'll go back and look at it after closing.
Apparently,
So-
Matt's looking at that one.
Who is?
The card story.
Oh, okay.
If Blue Jacket 66 still on here, I think he has all four of them in the rainbow.
He does.
And they're nice.
Man, those
And they're like mid-grade.
they're freaking awesome, man.
They are.
He doesn't play.
No, he's been collecting a lot before we were born. Well, he's not that old, but no, his collection is just amazing. Second.
Well, there you go. It's a perfect opportunity with the paper loss on the back there.
Yeah, I don't think it's
And
going to
an
go much more than that.
That's about as good as you're going to get if you want that card for
Yeah,
that price.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
Is this you, Matt? The current bid?
That's a killer card.
He says he's looking for the entry-level copy. This would be a great one.
That's more than an entry level.
This
I've
would
been
be a
looking for one
keeper
of those.
copy.
I've been looking for one of those for 3 years.
I
But
got
see-
the photo up there on my top shelf.
Oh, yeah.
Actual photo.
Oh yeah, that is great.
But see, some
And-
people put their nose up at cards that are trimmed like that. That card wasn't trimmed to make it look better. Somebody trimmed that thing 100 years ago. But
And-
I would rather have one that's trimmed and gets an authentic than one that has a wrinkle right through his brow.
Or one like this that grades like a 5 that has been trimmed.
Yeah.
So you at least, I don't know. I'm very much warmed up to the A's, no doubt, especially when you know what
We
you're
got
getting.
another lot to look at here with Jake.
Get it going. Let's
Going
take a
for a
look.
card. What do we got?
Yeah, chat. Keep plugging in numbers here. Arlie Latham. Look at this. Look at this card.
Man, the registration on that is sharp.
Can you imagine?
$45, man. Nab that sucker.
Now, see that one. I would love to have it. I mean,
Oh,
we got the back.
That's why it's a 2.
It's
How
perfect.
can I even? That's
Yeah.
a 2. Like,
It was in a
It doesn't
scrapbook.
I
It's
put
an
that in
old
a
slab.
new holder. Put it in a new slab. They'll tighten up the top. They won't have. So in other words, it won't have that hole. See how anal I am with the holders. You guys are really figuring that out. Like so many people are anal with the centering. I'm definitely anal with the anal Eddie with the holders.
Oh, where they gave
Well,
you a
it's 'cause you've
gap
been
in the
burnt.
frame there.
When they slide up in there and mess them up.
Well,
when they can move around.
Sometime what they were telling me too, some of them now is that they're starting to put the plastic in these bigger holders now to.
That's what they did to my Wagner Cracker Jack. It's newly graded, and they put that stupid little baggie in there.
Let's take a look at that again compared to what I think. I don't know. I mean,
That one's a
Mine
gorgeous
has a
card
baggie.
there, Jake. All right, where are we going next?
I think they all have that baggy somewhat.
Yeah,
look
sometimes
okay,
they
though.
cut them tight, but this one, mine, they didn't.
They do that with heat, right? They heat it up somehow, and if that heat thing gets too hot, it'll make them really crinkle bad.
How
Oh,
about
wow.
lot 1025? 1025. The Hornsby Rogers Pete.
Oh, I love it. I love
Yeah.
this card.
Those are
Got the
tough,
cob.
man.
Yeah, I put that on the watch list because I knew those were in short supply.
Definitely.
I think I have one somewhere.
Rick, where you got that one? Where you got it comped at?
I don't know. I have the Cobb, but they don't come up for auction
Blank
very
back.
often. And
I got the cob.
probably, I don't know, between 12 and 14, maybe. I'm just throwing it out there.
I gotta think I got a deal on this one because it was in the old holder.
Man, you got an 8.
It's
Good
an
grief.
8. Yeah, that's nice.
That's
So
real nice.
these were
Top 3
high-end
or something.
department store, men's, boys, and they would give them to boys and to put in an album. And so you don't see them every day, but
I call
that's
them
why I
the
like it.
Rodney Pete's.
Yeah.
I just started on Instagram. Some of you may
I don't know if I've seen a Hornsby for a
No.
while, so that would be a
I
good
really-
pickup for someone
I
that's
really-
collecting.
I'd really like to bid on it, and I have a placer bid. We'll see if I have any money.
Yeah,
left
put a
there.
bid on that. I think it's.
Well, it's too late. It's too late to put bids on.
Oh, I thought you already had placer bid on it.
Man,
I do
PSA. That's a
I do.
PSA Pop 5.
Yeah,
Good grief.
like I said, you don't see
value
them very
difference,
often.
He's going for that, maybe, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
I love to have the Garrick. There's only one. I saw one Garrick a couple of years ago, but that's a cool card.
Well, I
Right
just
up
saw
my-
it flash on my screen. It looks like I'm gonna have a budget for Strongsville. So
That's good. That's good news.
just,
How about? Can I throw out another one, or you want to?
Oh, I was gonna go ahead and show the one I was on real quick. This one here,
Yeah. What's it at now?
875.
That's a beauty.
It
Yeah.
is.
You never
There's,
see that. Never
yeah.
see those.
This set,
There's also
like-
some Sweetmans. There's some Sweetmans in this.
but every
Let's not
card of
forget
this
that.
set is somewhere around pop 4 to 6 ish, and this one's a pop 5 universally. So
Are you still in on that one?
no,
Like your
I'm outbid. I wasn't gonna go past 1,000
Gotcha.
with the premium.
Gotcha.
And now we're at 1,100 if I bid again.
Yeah.
So the reason I started following this set to begin with was way back a couple years ago when I started collecting guys with my last name. This is actually the first appearance of Richard Kaufman is in this set. So
There's a beautiful yin yang, a Grover Cleveland lot 980 that's still pretty affordable.
Dan's asking me the Lazari. They shot past me on that one too. That was one of the Sweetman cards. Because if you look at my watch list, let me go back. The F50 cards, the Sweetman are the very rare backs.
They are.
Which
There's
there's
a weight
actually
Hoyt too. There's a weight
2
Hoyt.
of them in this auction.
Mm-hmm.
And the Lazari's a pop 1, and I think the Wade Hoyt is a pop 2.
I was telling you about the Babe
any
Ruth
grading?
that they had. They had a Babe Ruth in this auction, or Heritage, about 6 months ago. They had a $25,000, you know how they always put the estimate on there. And that thing, it went up. It sold for like $80,000.
Oh yeah,
So, yeah,
the
these-
Ruth goes for a fortune, and the Gehrig goes for a fortune with that
I
back.
don't even know the Gehrig's even out there.
I thought there was one,
Was there?
but I ultimately decided it would be cool to have a pop one, but I don't care
No
enough
doubt.
about back variation to spend
Yeah.
that much.
And I agree. I mean, it is tough. It's nice to have one of all the different backs, maybe, or something. But
Because see, like Dan is saying, the 502 Lazari's in his wheelhouse right now because that one's at 170.
yeah,
And so that's where you get the same looking card identically with one of the other backs, like this one being the blank back, and it's less than half.
you can get a lot of bargains on the 502s for sure that are pretty nice.
So
Let's see. There was the 572s as well.
Yeah, I watched that one, Dave. That was really good, buddy. That was a good
Yeah,
video.
right.
I think both those are great deals still, believe it or not. They never come up for auction.
Does Dave
Those
have
two
any
cards.
of the sweet? He remembers when that Ruth was up. Does Dave have any Sweetmans? Do you know, Dave? Being that you're in the chat, do you have any of those?
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He did a video about them and said that they were a confectionery, not a cream.
Right. So I don't know how they're getting confused.
I don't remember how many
then.
he had, but
I would
he was
certainly
showing.
trust Dave rather than these other idiots. That's for sure.
well, they get lumped
No,
in with the other
doesn't matter. Thanks, Dave.
F50s because they're all the same printing, except for the backs, I guess. But he does not have a sweet.
Oh, I thought I remembered him showing one or two or something.
They're
But I
tough.
remember-
There's only like every single one that's pop one or two.
Yeah, I'd say the
universally.
White Hoyt's probably only a few. That might probably the highest graded one.
And he's
Yeah,
a
there-
Hall of
there's-
Famer. He was.
There's
Sure.
two Wade Hoyts in existence or known existence, and then one Lazari. So
Wow.
I think that's a good deal.
Another. Can we talk about the Grover Cleveland guy? I wanted to show one. Here's another. There's a Walter Johnson in here. Here it is. Can you go to lot 824 and let's talk about this? This one was another eBay buyer. He bought it on eBay and it sold for $2,200. Now it's here sitting. I've bid it all the way up as far as I think I want to go. I'm the underbidder, but it just kept going outbid, outbid, outbid. So it could have some kind of a reserve on it that they're trying to suck out, up to that 2,200. But it was just sold. Exact same card. It's nice too.
Yeah, it is nice.
So-
I was looking at that one myself.
Got a little smudge on it, but I don't know. I think I just don't want to play their games. I'd rather let somebody else go ahead and do it. I'll find it somewhere else.
Yeah, I had a placer bid on that one, but I didn't pursue it.
John, how
Yeah, it
about
was-
lot 900?
okay.
These you never see.
Oh yeah,
Diaz.
I knew that one
Again,
was
Wade
a
Hoyt.
rare one.
A lot of
They
Hoyt
have-
and Nicky Collins tonight. Boy, that's
All
a beautiful
pictures.
card.
The whole set is
Yeah.
pictures.
Oh, no kidding.
Yes.
Huh.
And these never come up for auction. Cuban issue. A lot of them you see. There's kind of some kind of redemption. I have a Walter Johnson that has a hole punch in it. So
Not up to date.
those are tough.
This thing takes a while to update because I clearly don't have that much left. If I
Well,
lost
that's
the other
what was
two,
my problem. So I was bidding on a big card. I went over my limit. And when I tried to bid again, it said you don't have enough. And I only bid half my limit. But they took care of me. After I sent them a personal email, they loaded me up.
that winning bids thing is on a big delay as far as refreshing. It seems like
Yeah.
because I was trying to see if I still have anything, but because I think I might not. So
And this might be this might be his rookie card. Wait,
with the
wait.
24.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. A lot of the
Isn't he in
pitchers in that set are the rookie cards.
Isn't he in the 20? He's not in the 22, 21?
Don't hold me to it, but I believe that's his rookie card. But a nice example, beautiful example.
There's a nice national game, some nice national game cards if you're into those. Christy Mathewson, Grover Cleveland.
Yeah, there is.
Silver.
Oh no, he's in E121 according to VCP here.
Is he?
Thought so.
Okay.
Yeah, 1921 is his first year.
Oh, okay.
There's a nice Lou Gehrig exhibits.
Yeah, I think I put that on the watch list because I thought it was
Let's
nice
get that
looking.
in there. What I like about it is on the back, they write first base on there. I like when they write that. That's like somebody
Yeah,
took the time.
Clear search.
That was lot 961.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have it in this already watch list of things
Mm-hmm.
that I thought were cool or things I wanted to bid on. Right there, 961.
There is a nice
That's a beautiful image. Man, he was
nice
a beast.
wasn't he though? That's a great
Yeah.
picture.
He was a unit, man. Big old German fella.
Some more honest corners.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, I like that.
What's the back of that one look like?
There's where it said first base.
Ah, somebody just wrote it on there. Awesome.
Isn't that great?
Yeah.
I don't know if Greg still in the chat here, or does he go to sleep already?
He's in California. He should be awake.
All right, let's put this in there for him. Lot 696. He could put his pirate cards in that. I think that's what they used to come in.
Oh, I'm still on my watch list. Let's go out here. 696. I know exactly what you're talking about. I saw that.
Yeah,
No kidding.
yeah.
That's what they came in.
I think it's the cigarette packs. There was one card in each pack with the cigarettes.
Wow.
I thought he'd be bidding on that.
That looks like an
might be
Egyptian guy. That doesn't look like no
I
pirate.
meant to put did I put no, damn it. I didn't put I should have put a placer bid on that just in case we could have surprised him. Put a little sticky on it and delivered it.
Yeah, it's going cheap.
It is cheap, man.
Yeah, Greg said that's not the right thing. That's not the
It's not the right thing.
N19. No,
No, it's a pirate. So what the hell?
it's just a cigarette.
No, this is out of London and England. This isn't an American site here. HD Wills there. That's a British.
Here's a nice entry cob. It might be too late if you don't have a placer bid on, but a nice entry cob here is lot number 1100. I always like this, and this is a pretty nice one. It's got a little surface wrinkles. I guess it must be tough for people now because now it's only if you have a placer bid on can you bid on it.
All right, what you're saying? It's a Cobb.
1100. It was a Cobb Sports King. I think it's 1100. Yeah,
There it is.
there it is. Look at the price on that. That's pretty good for that eye appeal. A little off center, obviously, but a lot of these are all wrinkled, right, Rick?
Yeah.
That's
I've got
Post
one.
playing days, man. You don't want that. It's all post playing day cards, man.
You don't want post playing days?
Nah.
You know,
Oh yeah.
I've got
No?
that one. And the reason I wanted it is because I saw it on the front of price guides all the time as a kid.
Yeah. I think
So
it's a
it
classic.
was,
Well,
that
let's
was,
see it.
it's dirty.
Beautiful, though. It's
I got it
nice.
for a good price because it ain't great shape. But
Yeah. Good.
I remember it being on the front of like the yearly Beckett.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
last
I
year
think
was 27, I believe. So yeah.
That'd be
it's
something like
definitely
it's
not
really.
plain
Have you
sight.
see that at a show or something like that?
If you want a
Ruth.
Ruth, that's very similar to the Gaudi. You want to get one of those. You could save a lot of money.
Yeah.
The
Because it's
Sports
plain.
King Ruth.
All right, John, you want to go to my last one I'm going for? I don't care if anybody knows. There ain't nobody trying for that one anyways.
All right.
Okay, let's go.
I
It's,
forget what number it was.
2031. And y'all can all see if I get this bad boy.
All right.
So I'm going to tell y'all the story behind this one. I'm doing my signed Larry Doby run. And the Burke Ross is the lowest pop count signed Larry Doby out there other than the Leaf. The Leaf is a pop 1, and I know the guy's got that one. It ain't coming out. The Larry Doby is a pop 2 signed. I talked to a guy about a month ago who has a signed one, and he wanted like $3,500 for it. I'm like, eh. But it's also an 8 grade on the card. It's the highest graded card without the signature. So he's, it might be worth what he wanted, but I thought I'll pass on that. Well, then I'm perusing this, and then I get down towards the end and I see that. So it's like trying to find a needle in a haystack. It popped up in my life. But here's the kicker. All of those 4 Hall of Famers on there, 2 of them are pop 2s and 2 of them are pop 1s. So right now I am in competition with somebody who collects either that set in signed cards, or they collect signed Rizzuto cards or Duke Snyder's. So I'm trying to win.
Pretty incredible. Pretty incredible, because I knew that the Rizzuto, and I looked that up, and the Snyder, they both signed a lot, but those cards are really signed nice too.
I know, and they're pop 1s or pop 2s. Now that'll make pop 3. Once I grade that, but there's 16 cards. There's 12 other ones that they're non-stars.
And that might help you, but I mean, I can see that.
It might hurt me if people are wanting it, like if they're building a signed Burke Ross set, but that's what I'm after.
You're no stranger to the quick bid button.
Oh,
you know how it works.
Well, we're not near my limit yet. So
you know exactly
the plan is, if I can get all those and get them graded with the low pop counts, I can sell those and basically pay for the Doby, but we'll see.
Hey, John, how about a lot 954? Another rare one. 954.
Yeah.
But I'll say this: if you're the one bidding against me, you're going to lose.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I marked that one. I knew that one was a rare
from
set.
Canada.
Yeah, exactly, Fetty. My finger will have a cramp in it.
These are tough too.
Crunch time.
Eddie Roush, Hall of Fame center fielder, Cincinnati Reds.
So the ice cream is called Honey Boy, but it should be actually the company's Purity Ice Cream Company. But whatever reason, it's mislabeled. They've always kept it as Honey Boy. That was what you would win, a block of
Honey
ice
Boy
cream.
Manufacturers of Honey Boy ice cream was their product.
And the plant, the company's no longer there, but the building's still there, the brick building, because I actually looked it up. And you would have to physically go there and turn in the cards to get a block. And they would hole punch the cards. A lot of them are hole punched.
Wow.
So very, 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 very tough.
Very, very oddball.
And if the one to get is the Ruth, which you're going to pay astronomical amount of money.
I can't imagine.
Jeremy Lee money for the Ruth. I have the Tris speaker in that, but
let's go to lot 1892. Let's show this one. 1892. Right. A lot of us would probably want this, but I don't know. There's a certain Ford collector that may want that. He has one, but I thought he might be talk about tonight about upgrades and stuff. Look at that one.
Yeah, that one's sweet, man.
You know how rare those are.
How rare?
They're oddball. They're rare as hell. And it's SGC too. The beautiful Look at that beautiful.
How's it fit in the holder?
Fits beautifully. That's what I'm trying to say. I can't spit it out.
Is
Don't you think?
$1,300 an okay price for a 5 on that?
I don't know.
I think
I've never
so.
priced those.
I think less than $2,000 is a good price for that. But or 2,000. That's a 10. Yeah. So Sammy, I hope you're awake. I hope you can get that. And we already looked at that postcard. You can go to this thing that I'm bidding on. That I always like these. This is lot 1696. Just fun car. How I'm a big. How I liked it. I drove these off the marketplace. 1150. Huh. I might be the high bidder for that.
What's the comp on that one? Is that about where you had it?
The comps they don't really have them. I mean, I think they're more like $2,000. The Frank Robinson in a 4 sold for $2,000 in the last auction. One sold on eBay about 6 months ago for $800. There was a 2 that was in the net 54. He had it for $500. I said I'll take it. He didn't answer me for 3 days, and he'd already sold it, before. So these things just get run up, and
there was a K-line autographed one. Wonder what that one's at. It was like right behind that one.
I happen to be on that one as well because I need the K-line. I don't mind that it's signed, but I think you were saying that it had a very low pop. There's not a lot of these home run, much like those Burke Rosses. I mean, they just didn't sign these. The K-line is number 2340.
Yeah, I think it was a Pop 1 signed card.
Mm-hmm. It's got some staining on it, but it's not, it's more for the autograph and the novelty of the thing that it's signed, and it's, looks pretty nice. He could have signed it over to the right a little bit, but it is in the middle.
Got some tape residue on the top up there.
Is that what that is? I didn't know what that was. It probably, very well loved.
We need to ask Mookie. He's the one that can tell us what it is, what kind of tape, how long it was on there.
Yeah.
If it was a male or a female that put it on the card.
So what it looks like, actually, it looks like it was tape, and then it's been ripped. So the white
peeled off.
Came off. Yeah. So I could get stuck with that. That'd be I'd be happy to get stuck with the ripped card. I like them that way. So we'll see what happens. I can't imagine any of these things are going to hold. Well, guys, we got a minute 46. Is there anything else that anybody wants to see?
Did we want to look at that page postcard?
That is
it's at the end of my watch list here.
2027.
So I've been looking for these, like probably a lot of people have. There's a couple of other home run derbies tonight too. Rocky Calavito with the MK, Dick Stewart. They're less than 1,000. Pretty good deals. And also the Stewart Mark Scott.
Peter, you do not have to place a bid until that clock hits 0, and then it's going to start on 15 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter if you place the bid right now, as long as you're already in anyway, because that if you weren't, you wouldn't be able to bid anyway.
Yeah, as soon as we hit the hour, which is any second now, then you have 15 minutes to become the top bidder, or at least place a bid to make the timer reset.
It's about to get fun. My heart's starting to beat a little faster.
Yeah.
How about, I mentioned this one earlier, the lot 513. And if you're at Strongsville and you see one, like, you can be the middleman on it, and I'll give you a finder's fee.
Well, let's see if I
513
picked that one.
Finder's fee.
Yep.
No, I did not earmark that one. Let's see what it is then. 513.
I mentioned it earlier. It's the Maddie with the crease through the face.
Oh, okay.
That's a beautiful card too. Look at the red on that. I'd really like to have the Wagner like that or the Mathewson.
So
It's
if you
a
see
little-
one at Strongsville, get a hold of me. I'll have a finder's fee on that one.
But
I assume without a crease through the face.
Without a crease, I mean, if the crease was another half an inch lower, I'd be in on it.
Yeah, I mean it's centered. You can't say it's not.
But it's look at it, it's
a little bit
already
of
at
the corner.
1,000 right there for a
And
crease
you know,
through the
damn well, those
face.
cards are a lot of those cards are all wrinkled. That's actually got less wrinkles than most of them. It's just where you don't want it though. You have the Cobb, don't you?
I have the Cobb, and I have
Yeah,
his the photo that was based on.
Look at that. See,
Dang.
you collect a lot like Tony. Tony likes to do that with the
Oh,
cards.
Yeah.
that
let me get that.
Is
Look
that
at
a
that.
type
Yeah.
1?
No, it's a type 2.
Still, that's pretty
Look
awesome.
at that thing.
That's the Cracker Jack one too.
That is obscene.
That's gorgeous.
Credit the Browns brothers.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, if this was a type 1, it would be Jeremy Lee territory.
yeah, yeah. Jeremy has become a verb.
But all day with a type
That
2,
is.
because you don't even see a type 2 on these.
No, that's awesome, man. How long have you had that one?
Down to the
Oh, a few
nitty-gritty.
years.
That's awesome.
And you can see there's a, I don't know if you can see, but there's a,
Let's go give you a big screen again.
the
here.
glass. See the glass right here. There's it's not a crease right here. It goes right through here,
Yeah.
down right here. I don't know if you can see it right here.
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. That's the glass plate negative. So when they, off the type 2, it was a glass plate negative and it had a crack in the negative.
Oh,
So-
man.
Couldn't have a clear. So it's kind of cool. I actually like it that way, where
Yeah.
little background on it.
Man, those glass plate negatives were the clearest possible way to do a picture. Those pictures were crystal clear. The original ones like that.
But anyway, finder's fee. And also, while you guys are on there, who's on there? Since I'm not going to Strongsville, if you see an orange border Mathewson, I'm all in on that one too. So.
Are you going to be there?
No.
Oh, I didn't know if you were just trying to get scouts.
No, it's so.
Hey, well, send me a text of the ones you're looking for and a picture of them, and I'll look
Yeah,
around.
if you see one.
I'm going to be there 3 days.
They'll be at the National, but it's a guy coming from California to go back east and then go back to 2 months later to Chicago. That's probably not a wife's probably
Yeah,
not
just
up for
send your list to our group chat for this live, and I'll keep my eyes open too.
that. Yeah, definitely a finder's fee. I did it with Jason, everyday collector. With he was doing a video, thing at the Chicago whatever sports thing, and I'm watching his video, and he's going so fast. I go, wait a minute, I need that card, the Walter Johnson card. So I text him, and he wasn't going to go back the next day, but his buddy was, and his buddy made a deal, and paid the guy PayPal.
All right.
Worked out.
So any of you guys about to win anything or
Well-
what?
I have volleyed back and forth twice with whoever's against me, and I'm currently winning with 11 minutes and 30 seconds left.
Oh, the signed ones here.
Yeah, that's me. I'm going to leave the Geringer alone. It got over 1,000. So somebody can have that one. I just want this one.
Yeah, it's your primary project, anyways, right?
Yeah, this
So
is
you
it.
have Dobie, Snyder, Kiner. Who else is in that?
You got to go to that other one. I mean, they're
Oh,
not.
okay.
There's those are the only Hall of Famers.
Oh,
There's
okay.
some other guys that
Gotcha.
Yeah, the rest
Yeah.
are all would be commons.
But the
But-
commons in signed cards.
Oh
are
yeah,
hard.
if there's a autographed set collector.
Yep. Somebody he just went up on me again, so I'm outbidding him. I'm not waiting around.
So you don't like to wait around, then, huh? You just
I
like to
can't,
go
man.
right
I
back.
went to bed last night at 1 a.m. after being up all night with Jeremy.
Right.
I'm
You
tired.
need to get this over with in 15
Yeah.
minutes.
I need to go ahead and do the Dolph Lundgren. I must break you.
All
I
right.
like to put them right back on the clock too. I think, right? I like to when they overdo you, you like to put them right back.
Yeah, well, what I'm about to do is jump up a couple of bids and just say, look here, bruh, I ain't playing.
Yeah, right. You like to do that, and you can do that with the
auto bid.
auto bid. I don't know why I don't see the auto bid here. All I see is quick bid.
You got to go
Oh.
down to the bottom.
Oh,
It says
yeah.
manage my auto bid.
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
slide it
Yeah,
over. And then you
it's
can-
kind of weird the way they worded it with the revamped site.
Well,
I had
could
trouble
put an
finding
auto
it
bid
at
in.
first.
Yeah, at first I didn't like this site. I was used to the other one.
Yeah.
I'm getting used to it now.
Hey, you guys see my Joe D and a 1?
Woo! That's a pretty one.
Was it got
Isn't
back
that pretty?
damage?
No, it has right here. This is Petty's crack right there. See right there on
Yeah.
the
I'd
slab.
get that reholder for 15.
But for a 1,
It's
What the heck?
beautiful.
So
Yeah,
that
like you
dude
said,
just
with the
bid
black.
against me and saw he had an auto bid.
All right, you guys. Well, I made a tactical error on something, but I'm still the high bidder with 10 minutes left.
Oh,
Don't be
well,
upset. Yeah.
what are you thinking, Petty? How are you looking on yours?
yeah.
I'm
How you
looking-
looking on
I'm
that
gonna-
one?
I'm 10 minutes away from stupidity, but I don't think that I can create an auto bid because that would put me over the top. And I'm starting to get outbid on other things, which is nice. This could fit. I could go.
Well, what?
little
Let me ask
bit
you this:
more.
Isn't that Ash is you showed an Ash has one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I don't remember. Is it what's? I know the cost on it, but I don't remember what it looked like. Was it?
It was nice.
It was
Of course,
nice.
It was in the SGC holder,
Yeah,
so it had a cleaner holder. And I don't know if he still has it. I never
Yeah.
reached out to him. I thought I would try for this, but because I thought this could be on the down. We'll see.
Wow.
Because what's that now? I mean, if you put the total, that's pretty high, right?
Well,
Well,
it's
this
not
has
quite,
for the next
it's
bid.
not, it's
so
not quite
it's,
64 yet, which was my max.
well, this
But-
calculates for the next bid. So yours is what, $3,000 less than that?
Well, that's
So,
the
like,
problem now.
60?
So the other problem is, I could have put an auto bid in for that amount, which would have been my top. Because now, if somebody bids 52.50, that makes it question. Do I want to go over that amount again? That's an extra. So I could have gotten in at 52.50 if I was serious, but evidently I'm not very serious. So.
But let me ask you this: This is not. I mean, this is big. This is over my head, money wise. But the Ash one, if like you're saying, if I remember right, it looked better, right?
I think it did.
Okay. And would he drop from what was that the best offer he had on that?
He on something like that, he probably will a little bit. He might have gone
Yeah,
to
so-
64, 65, save the tax.
I mean, you might just keep that in mind.
Take the-
I don't know because if I remember, I did look.
Well,
pretty nice.
if it gets bid, I'll take it at this bid. If I get outbid, then we'll move on.
Because then you got
Use
California
the fund.
taxes, like I pay California
Yeah.
tax.
Yeah,
So,
that's all part of it, But what are you gonna do? It's like buying a car. You got to pay the piper. All right, let's go. So don't put in. He says put in another bid, so I won't get out. Oh, so in other words,
Yeah, you can tweak your auto bid now,
Yeah.
even if someone hasn't outbid you.
I don't think I can. It's asking. It's not letting me auto bid at 52.5.
It makes you jump to 55, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's something about the way they got this set up that ain't right.
Mhm.
So I've got an auto bid set like 3 bids up, and they're bidding against it, and they're getting outbid instantly, but it
Yeah.
restarts the clock. To me,
Right.
they should have to go over my bid to restart the clock. But
Right.
you see what I'm
I know
saying?
I know what you mean. Yeah.
That's bull crap.
Well, what ends up happening if you don't pay attention.
Oh, yeah, your clock keeps getting reset every
Yeah, 'cause
time they
they're-
tick you up.
Yeah, but they're not taking over my bid.
So they're not going over your bid.
Because the way the
They're just-
system registered is they temporarily take over your bid, but then your auto bid
Exactly.
jumps them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm good with this bid, so I'm good and call it a day.
Let's go, Petty.
I don't know. Maybe I didn't really want to.
I don't know. I mean, getting out of my
6.5
like I
minutes
said, but
away
for me,
from an insane
I'm
amount of
just
money.
talking as a friend. I have no idea about anything. But if I remember, like I'm saying again, I remember the other one that Ash had looked better.
It
Looked
did.
better. And if you're around the same price, with the taxes and everything else, if Ash will give you a better deal, then you might.
Right.
That's
Part
just
of
me.
it is I kind of have a little bet. I don't want to say anything about it negative or anything, but I don't know. I'm talking about it off air maybe.
Yeah, that's all right. No, I don't know. I'm just talking off the top of my head.
Ash usually gives you a 10% discount. That's usually his deal.
Yeah, he's always more than fair. On some things he'll just come right down and tell you I need, this amount. And then you just pay the man, and that's pretty much it. But I haven't seen the card listed for 3 days.
Oh,
So
okay.
he's been
Gotcha.
radio silent,
Gotcha.
So
Gotcha.
it's one of those things that probably sold right away, or he has it. If you don't act right away, and I wasn't really ready to act. I wanted to see how this would come out.
Sure.
So
A lot of times, what I'll do is I'll put in right when the clock starts, the 15-minute or whatever the auction house is, 10 minutes. I'll put in my max bid. And so if it's a higher card, let's say if it's going to jump $1,000 the next bid, if someone wants to beat me by 1,000 or 2,000 or 5,000, let them beat me. But I'm doing my max.
Yeah.
So
that's
the way I look at it. So
this is what
because they're going to have to go quite a bit more for that next bid, and sometimes they're not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremy said he's going to cover your Chick-fil-A if you get it.
Woohoo! I'm going to need it.
Yes, you wait for a tip top.
All right, let's get off this card. Let's go to something else.
Come on, it's only got 4 minutes left. We gotta see, Mike.
We got to see you on camera when you get all excited and happy and start doing a cartwheel. I have a feeling you're going to rip off that Mickey Mantle shirt and wave it over your head like this.
Please don't.
That's what
I'll be excited. I'll definitely be excited. That's more car than I needed. This is a V12. We'll see.
It's taking forever.
What a great card, though, man.
I mean, if you don't love this card, then you just don't love cards.
My wife didn't want to sell her Beamer, so I couldn't go in on it. So
T206 with the blue background.
There you go. Theo offered you a 4 collector card signed.
Oh, thank you, Theo. I'm gonna need it. I'll be on a soup diet.
Come on, Petty. I'm hoping this guy or girl that's bidding against me is stopped.
Maybe we're both gonna get lucky. Oh boy.
Well, yeah, what's going on with yours? Oh, it's actually below 10 minutes now.
Yeah, I'm winning. It's up to basically 2,000. Not quite what Petty's spending, but
well, it says I'm a high bidder, but it could be. You never know. It doesn't show me spending anything.
Looks like I'm actually going to win a couple cards, but not blowing my whole Strongsville budget.
Oh, look at that. The other Wagner just got knocked up to 15.5.
really?
Yeah.
The Cracker Jack?
The crickety cracker jack.
Let's go.
Let's go. Total bid on that. That's up to 18,000. That's gonna set that'll set a
that's
record.
crazy. I remember those things for 5,000 to 8,000.
Yep.
Man,
Not
Cracker
too long
Jack.
ago. Not too long ago.
I think
years ago.
I think Cracker Jack is the set that's got the most upside, even though they're high now.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there's just such a name with them,
Boy,
name
I'm gonna be
recognition.
high.
and-
Oh boy.
Oh,
Look at that.
yeah. I just
All
won a
right, time
couple
to get
cards.
nervous. Let's go, Petty.
Well, I might win some. Whatever. Thanks, guys, for encouraging me.
All right. Yeah, when this closes, it's a big celebration here, and then we can start looking around at other cards people might have won. So
That Coke Tips Ferrillo Dan's mentioning, that was nice. I'm feeling good. I feel a little nervous. I think somebody could be there, but I think the case is going to chase people away, and I'm going to contact them too to see if they can maybe do it for me before they send it
Yeah.
to me. I'll wire them and tell
What the
them to fix it.
1 minute.
Petty, are your armpits sweating?
Well, that's why I changed my shirt.
All right. Yeah, how you feeling, Petty?
I feel good.
All right.
I'm nervous.
It's awesome, man.
Everybody's nervous for you. The
Right.
chat
When
is
we
know
get-
what
nervous.
it's, you know
When
what
we
it's
get to
like,
10,
though.
we're going to count it down.
I say it's his. I say it's
I think
his.
so. I do
It
too.
Yeah,
is.
either that or somebody's playing really mean games.
Well, that's
No, that's
okay.
This will be the biggest card yet purchased on any of these shows.
Come on,
Really?
Petty.
Sorry to do that. But why did you have to have me on?
All right. Here we go. 10,
9,
Boy.
8,
Hey.
7, 6,
6,
5,
4,
4, 3.
2,
1.
One.
It's a Petty minute.
I think I win.
Look
Oh!
Mike Petty. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's
man.
not cheer too much.
There we go.
Wow.
Man.
I think I won.
You did.
Oh, you did.
It
Let's
says
go,
sold.
Mike.
It's not. It didn't say I sold it.
This lot is closed.
It's so. I think I won. Yeah.
Yeah, it
All
takes
right.
a
Living
minute for their
vicariously
stuff to
through-
update.
Pay the man finally after
There
that
we
beating
go.
that you gave me, Tony. It only cost me an extra 35 grand to get something similar, right?
Yep. Well, shoot, man, that's
There
a
you
little
go.
more rare than what.
I don't know.
Man.
It's nice. I've always wanted that. I've always loved it.
All right.
Man, that's awesome, Mike. You gonna bring out the Strongs and show us, right?
No, I doubt it. I think I'm like I said. I think I'm gonna. I will bring it to the national though.
All right. Yeah, I'll have to pull up what Peter B says he got there.
Hey, congratulations, man. That's that.
Thanks,
card,
you guys.
man.
Thank you very much. Yeah, couldn't have done it without your help.
The portrait. I mean, come on.
I could have had a kaboomy
Yeah. Huh?
instead.
Well, Mike, we might have a new subject on our Odd Couple episode.
I don't know. That's a lifelong dream right there. Realized much like
You ain't kidding.
All right. Is that the right one there, Peter?
All
Got a
right.
Jack Berry?
Let's move on.
All right, Peter. That's awesome, man.
Cool
I'm a big
card.
portrait fan. I'm
Wow.
gonna do a video on
You see, he just won
Cy
the
Young
lookalike
cards.
card.
portrait card. I love the portrait cards.
Blank
That's funny,
back.
Peter. Good job. That's a blank back.
Yeah. E104-1. I hadn't heard of that necessarily. Nausea
Very
caramel.
nice.
That is wild. I've never seen that one.
All
Got the
right.
blue.
Come to Papa.
All right. We got to look at some of these others. Anybody else in the chat got lot numbers that there we go. Look at my steel lot. What's that? 1143.
Way to go, Dan.
What do we got?
We are assaulting this auction tonight. Let's go.
Ooh. Yeah, let's.
Oh,
How many more minutes for you
That's
there, Tony?
cool.
premium
I got
near
4
Dinky.
minutes.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, on the Burke Ross. Yeah, 4 minutes.
That's gonna come.
Look
in
at
less
Larry
than you
smiling,
thought,
just
Tony.
wishing me luck.
Well, that's a cool team photo there.
Petty's not gonna sleep tonight. I don't know if I can sleep with Fine.
I'll sleep like a baby. Don't worry about me.
All right. You got to blame Mangini for me doing this one here because he had a recent show on this set. So this one's now mine.
Oh, that a boy. Al Simmons. I love it. Look at that
Wow,
White Sox
that's
uniform too,
beautiful.
man. That's awesome.
Look at my
Man, what's a
picture.
pop on that one?
I've never seen it
It's
before.
like I thought it was in the high 20s.
I've never seen that. What's the back look like?
It's
How
a
come we didn't
blank.
look at that earlier?
He was keeping that one tip top secret.
Boy, I'll tell you.
Dan said he got the Dixie Feller too.
Final bid on this was 140.
Man,
Oh,
son of a
kidding.
God, man.
40, woo, 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 woo.
They're really gonna make me keep bidding, ain't they?
What did they? Oh, yeah, they cranked you up to 15 minutes again.
Did they?
Stupid.
Yeah.
Those dirty rats. So you still?
I'm not winning
All
now.
Uh-oh.
And thanks to a previous auction, I changed a target because of how crazy the last one went, and I ended up getting this one here instead.
Wow.
I was in on the E96 Lajoie with the same sort of pose that Dan won, so I got one of these instead.
That Seaver sold. That Seaver sold. They don't really say what it's sold for, though. Why not?
So
That's nice, John.
yeah, I thought it was a really nice looking one. So
That is nice.
It is.
Did you
The
win that?
color
too?
and everything on that looks fantastic.
I love that picture.
yeah,
That's
I won
really
this
nice.
one here too.
You
That's
won
the-
that. You won that one too.
Yeah.
Boy, you
Thanks.
get the mother load.
Yeah, he's
That's
so
beautiful.
underrated in the hobby, man.
He really is. I only have a couple of his cards. I don't have.
Did that
any of them.
Gehringer, is it final?
All right. We need to get some more lot numbers. We got some more stuff to look at for people winning.
Well, I just did a new auto bid and I put it up so high. If they take it, they're stupid.
We're just gonna sign off and call it a night.
Well, I've done that in the past, and then I end up losing.
Yeah. So that, by the way, the Cracker Jack Wagner
Hey,
is up. to
John, what did that-
18.6.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
Did the Wagner
that's right.
sell?
No. It's still going. It's at 18.6.
It says unavailable.
Oh,
Well,
does
maybe
it?
because he didn't have it. Yeah, okay, because he didn't have
Oh.
a placer bid.
John,
Yeah,
how
it's
about, your,
unavailable for me to bid.
Right.
how about your star player? Eddie
Oh yeah,
Cole?
where did that final go end up?
Yeah.
Let's go back to I guess my watch list. Probably be fastest to
Out
get
on
to.
the orange cob, Matt said. How did that? What happened with the orange cob? How could you be out of the orange cobby? Boy.
Well, the Sweetman Lazari sold for I don't know. They don't put it up there, do they?
Yeah, you got to click bid history.
Oh,
and then
bid history.
Times it times.
$850. Wow,
Plus the 20%.
that was a lot more than I was willing to go. So that's $850 is right where it ends up being 1020 with the premium.
There you go.
So $1,000 for the 101
I got
Lazari.
premiumed here somehow. I don't know what the hell I won, but
Looks like the star player sold for that 875 plus the 20%.
Which is
Sweet.
just the notch above me.
the Sweetman is still going. The Wait Hoyt. Did you guys talk about that? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's still going. And that's a mess, that thing. It's got a pinhole. Right, Mookie? It's got a pinhole and it's a two pinholes. With a 2.
That one didn't get any more action. Nobody
Mike
liked
Molina
high
said
pocket.
he just won 1276.
down on there.
Oh, let's check out 1276 then. What do we got?
Man, that's whoever's bidding against me is pissing me off.
Yeah.
They better not wait till the last minute again. Just get it over with.
Yeah, let them. People got a life. We don't have all day to wait for them.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I like it.
He
So it's
signed
got
a
the
lot.
schedule on the back.
I love him. He's good.
275 bid, so it's like 3
Yeah, so
25-ish.
I'm out on everything else.
330.
So has it got the schedule on the back of that? I see where it's called a schedule card. Yeah,
Yep.
that's really cool.
I don't think I'm going to go for the home run derby after all this. I think the home run derby's been canceled over at my house.
And you know, that image right there, that looks just like the image on the Dodgers picture pack from his rookie year. Hold on, me grab that. I've got that. Hold on a second.
He looks young on that photo, yeah. Because to me, he looks skinnier than he does like on his 52 card.
Yeah, that's an image. This is the 1947 picture pack. That's the image. It's just cropped.
Well, that's beautiful. You have that.
That's cool.
Yeah, this is his rookie. I mean, you know, it's blank back. These are the picture packs that you could get either mail in or you could get them at the stadium.
Oh,
They
yeah.
were that big? I thought they were 5x7.
It's the rookie pick pack.
No,
photo.
the 47s aren't, man.
Interesting.
And I've got the whole 47, including the Jackie. Here, I'll get the Jackie. Show you. Look at this.
Oh, Dan's still going for their Furillo Coke tips.
Well, I'm not.
That's good. That's a nice one.
I'm not going to get the Jackie, but I do have the satchel.
Oh, boy. He signed it. Oh, it's already signed. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I love those
are
things.
cool.
What is,
Well, what do
is Jeremy being serious on there? So sorry, Tony. I want that Dobie too.
Tell Jeremy I'm going to meet him in the back of Strongsville over there behind that hockey rink, and we'll drop the gloves. Jeremy's a good dude.
Yeah. I had the pleasure to meet him out in Sacramento. A really nice guy. You'll like him.
I hadn't met him, but he always is such a positive person when he comments on my videos, and it makes me feel good. I like.
Yeah, he's definitely
a good dude, man.
A great addition to the YouTube community for sure.
There you go. Just kidding.
I knew that. I knew that. Look how Jeremy's smiling in that.
All fair's love and war.
His little picture down there. Look how friendly he is. He wouldn't be mean like that.
He is.
Oh yeah. There you go.
Got a nice collection too.
Yeah, you got a good goatee too. I like that.
All right. What else are people winning?
Well, that's it for me. I think I'm down to. I might end up getting stuck with a couple of other little tidbits.
Theo, you saw it, buddy. You saw it.
Maybe not.
Did I tell y'all that I did cabinets in Bryce Harper's house?
Really?
Yeah, he lives here in Middle Tennessee in the off season, but he had his one of his drawers came off the track. One of his cleaners was in there cleaning and knocked a drawer. So I had to send one of my guys over there to mess it up or to fix it. And I almost made the house call myself, but I didn't. But my guy said he was a really nice guy. So he was just reached out his hand and said, "Hi, I'm Bryce," you know, like he was just a dude. So
that is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You're going, can you sign this paperwork? I got another page.
Try this Pastor Craig's 1123. It's over. I don't know if he won it or not, but it's pretty neat. Talk about Garinger. It's an old batter up. It's like an old stand up. Number 1123.
Oh, okay.
I mean, look at these.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Pretty neat. Gee, buddy.
Oh,
Can't
yeah,
believe
nice
that
one.
thing's lasted that long. You don't see these too often.
Yeah, I don't think
You know,
that's going to get a 4 anymore, though, is it?
Probably not, because it is separated. You wouldn't get that on a stand-up. And God, as much as you'd want it, I'd love to change the holder. You know me, I'm the holder changer. No, he didn't win.
Went for $250, so $300 with the premium.
Mm-hmm. All right, well, let's wind it down here. I need to go lick my wounds and figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow.
Hey, has everybody got money they can pitch in to Petty to help pay for that card?
I'm doing a GoFundMe.
We'll pass a hat at Strongsville.
That's all right. I'm still buying.
Hey, come on, your Dobie's down to 5 minutes.
Yeah, but they're going to piss me off. They're going to wait till 30 seconds and restart the
think
clock
so?
again. They better not.
Yeah.
They
What,
probably
they
live
think-
in Hawaii.
Let's
or
wait.
something.
We got to wait 5 minutes, man. We got to wait 5 minutes.
Yeah.
They probably live in
Come on.
Hawaii and it's like 8 o'clock there and they don't give a crap. Or 6
Still, I mean,
o'clock.
Yeah, is this Wade Hoyt still going? It
Yeah.
is. Wow.
boy, that's nice.
Petty, I'm so proud of you, dude.
You know what? Once in a while, you got to just stand up and take a stand. It's the first time I actually went for something that I really wanted. Got it for less than I wanted to pay.
Now,
Yeah.
what
Plus
is
the
the deal
$10.
with this card here? Because I thought it was a little extreme for it to be that much for a pie trainer. What is a 4 that unusual?
That's a good question.
I didn't look at the pop on that. I don't know that. Let's read about it. Maybe it is. I mean, it's a gorgeous card. You got to admit.
I'll look it up to give me something to take my mind off this idiot.
Look
that
at
keeps-
the look. At,
But it,
No,
it just
nothing
seems
under-
high for a pie trainer.
What's
Nothing
the
out of that.
set again?
1922 E120. American Caramel. I mean, I don't know those to be particularly rare, unless that one particular card is.
So here's an authentic that sold in November for $284. Let me see what the pop is on them things. SGC, the pop is 12.
and there is some higher. A 4 sold for $1,700 not long ago.
So there's 38 of those in the pop report.
Well, actually, it was long ago. A PSA 4 sold for $1,700.
I guess that's a high grade for those, is the thing.
Yeah.
Did somebody just bid again? Yeah.
Yep.
Somebody's made
Did
them
they?
mad. So hold
Oh,
on. I
that's
got
still
the
going.
population. On PSA, a 4 isn't the highest. There's 3 5s, 1 5.5, 1 6, 1 7, and 1 8.
It's 26 of them. I wouldn't say it's real rare, but it's awful nice. You have to admit. It's SGC. You know, they're buying the card on that, not the holder.
Still just struck me as irregular
Yeah, no,
to see a
that does
pie
seem
trainer
high.
that high.
Yeah, it is. That's the highest pop count in an SGC. There's 2 4s, but there's PSAs higher than that.
Yeah, that's the only reason I put it on the watch list. I was doing it today, and I was like, why is that one 4 figures?
2.5 minutes.
Come on, Tony. Let's go. Come on, girl. Let's celebrate. Let's celebrate.
I mean,
on
do they
stage.
want to just go to bed now, or they just want to keep prolonging their agony?
Oh, so did Dan get this Sisler? I didn't see if Dan won this or not. It went for
Count it down,
$525, so another 104, like 630.
Theo,
Oh,
I
we're
think
down to
they're
2 minutes.
I think you're good.
Theo. I think they're all probably about the same. I don't know if the Dobie's any more expensive than the other ones.
Yeah,
I don't know.
that's going to be a beautiful lot. So that's another thing you might, if you do win. We won't say win yet.
Well, the
But,
Dobie's got a wrinkle through the card. It's got a crease through his
But you're just going to
right
get it
above
up.
Indians. But I
You
don't.
won't grade
When
it?
I'm collecting low pop autographs, that doesn't bother me.
Well, and then the other ones, if they're rare, are you going to think about reselling them?
Yeah, definitely. I don't.
Grade them and then
just
grade
want
them
the
all
Dobie.
together and resell the
Yeah.
the
So
other.
if any
yeah,
of,
Dan, congrats
That's
If
a
any
good
of
deal on
y'all-
the Sisler.
what's the
Oh,
name of
good
your
job,
dog, Mike?
Dan. This is Foxy the dog.
Foxy the dog.
Isn't she Foxy? She's a good luck charm.
Yeah.
Say hi to everybody, Foxy.
Did you name her after the Jimi Hendrix song?
Yeah,
Foxy
the
lady.
lady. Because she looks like a fox.
Oh yeah, she
Show
does.
everybody.
Yeah.
See you later.
45
45
seconds.
seconds.
Please.
Here we go,
Close it
Tony.
down.
You'll be able to
Time
go to
for
bed
bed.
soon.
I know, man. I got to. So right now with tax and everything, we're 2,200.
Drop in the bucket.
Come on, you get all those PSA certified, and you'll be able to break up the lot of them and sell those.
Yeah, you can
for more.
bring those to Strongsville to get those graded, and
Does Strongsville will PSA be there?
they'll be there.
Oh,
I
we're
think,
into
but
10 seconds.
they
7,
won't
6,
be grading
5,
everything.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
There it
Two
is.
winners.
I can't clap too loud. I'll wake my family up.
There you go.
Man, that's awesome. I've been watching this
All right.
since the day it showed up.
Oh, good, man. That's nice to end on a good note like that.
Yeah, thank y'all for
Awesome.
cheering me on, man.
All right, man.
that's
We're
awesome.
happy for everyone. What a night! What a night!
All right.
So if anybody has a 52 Bowman signed Larry Doby card, let me know, because that's the last one I need, man, out of like 16 cards other than the Leaf, and there's only one. So
All right, well, guys, thanks for watching tonight and sharing in all
Yeah,
your joy.
great crowd with us. We've still got 35 people in here.
That's hard to believe. What a great night! Thanks, guys.
Yeah. So there we go. Big win. Big win.
Look at that thing right there, baby.
that right there is a
beautiful.
trophy.
I like
Right
it.
there.
I'm happy.
Petty
Very
went
happy.
big game hunting and put that big old gun and shot it.
Yep, I told you I was going to, and I was true to my word. Good deal. All right, well, thanks for sharing in all my excitement, everybody. I don't know quite what to say. I'm dumbfounded, really.
Yeah, I'm fired up for you.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Next month, the band's getting back together for that the big one with Dave, right?
Oh, nice. Let's see if he comes on. We'll see.
April 27th, right, is the end of the spring catalog REA auction.
Oh,
So-
boy. More
They have some good stuff. Their spring catalog is on fire.
I know this was not a very good one. I bought the leftovers, but I'm happy. It filled in a beautiful
That's
hole
nice
for me.
leftover there
Yeah.
Yeah.
on screen.
Petty. Petty, I got a song for you. Let me see. All he does is win, 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 no matter what.
All right.
No matter what.
Well, he's
I'll
got
tell
those
you
big
what.
checks to pay with. So
Dan, it's a deal, buddy. I'll sell it to you if
I'll
you
tell
want that one.
That's something.
yeah, there you go.
All right, perfect.
I'll bring all those
That's
right
to
there.
Strongsville.
You're already breaking up your lot there, making
No,
your
I
money
don't care
back.
about the lot.
All right, guys, I gotta run. It's late.
All right.
Thank
Thanks
y'all.
everybody
It was
for
fun.
joining. Thank
Thank
you
you,
guys. It was fun. And
Nice.
it's time to say goodnight. Thanks
Good
everybody.
night, Dick.
Bye.
Good night, guys. Thanks.